This video was filmed. I filmed it on my birthday, the day I turned 21, but I don't like how I broke down my opinions on it, so I'm choosing to redo it because I'm a different person than I was back then. Really, a lot of growth happened, and more growth will still to come. So I'm talking about like just myself in general. I'm not talking about like success, because success can be measured in different ways. But yeah. Okay, what's up, guys? I wrote a letter to myself when I was 18, and I wrote it to my 21-year-old self, so I will be reading that letter to you now. I fake want to get a view of the city. Hold on, wait.
Hey babe, get like me. All these motherfuckers wanna dress like me.
Okay, well, I can't really get a good view of the city from here because it's dark, so I would have to put it on that, and I'm not putting my tripod on this. That's fucking crazy. Letter to 21-year-old self. Oh, this is 18-year-old Christian talking to you. I hope you're not as depressed as you used to be. I hope you're at a level of success you want to achieve. I hope that you can bar spin and tail whip, because let's face it, you should have already landed those 2 tricks by 18. I'm just saying. However, I also hope your filmmaking skills are way better than they are now, and I hope you already put way more content out there that shows your creativity and your skills. You still bitch about small shit and complain way too fucking much like you usually do, or did you finally stop it and actually decided to take an action against it? Or did you just choose to bitch about it? Do you still view yourself as a loser and think to yourself that that's what everyone thinks about you? Are you still a shitty brother, or did you make a better connection with your brother? I really hope you still don't have girl problems. Are you still that attention-seeking person that you are right now? You probably still get depressed from time to time because that shit doesn't go away. It just fades, and it can come back at any moment when you get depressed, if you do. Is it way worse than when you were 18 and below, or did it calm down and it's not that crazy? You enjoy attention, don't you? Do you still listen to G-Eazy, and does the song Spectacular now still hit as hard as it did when you were a teen? Does the line spend hours scrolling my socials and I compare myself, see all the things I don't like in me, I can't bear myself, the voice in my head keeps talking, wish I didn't hear myself, and in the depths of my darkness sometimes I scare myself? Is it ever good enough? Is the work I put enough? Is it going pop? Is it too soft, or is it hood enough? Nina Simone could have been misunderstood enough. It's all there, you just gotta look enough, you know? Those lines still hit as hard like it did when you were a teen. Is this camera going to take you places? Because Trey said that simple camera can take you places. I want you to know that I really hope you don't procrastinate as much as you used to, and I hope you work hard, because while writing this, you should have already dropped like 2 videos, but you're still trying to figure out how to transfer the videos on your camera to the laptop you have. But I just hope you're happy and you're reaching success by now. And if you're already successful, just know it all started with a bike and a camera. Do you still self-medicate, or have you stopped it? How hungry are you for this dream? And do you continue to bust your ass for that dream of yours? Are you finally taking more risks than you normally were? And are you okay with taking those risks? Are you proud of your work, and do you still compare yourself to others? I hope you don't, because that shit can make you depressed as fuck. Are you better at communicating on how you feel mentally, or do you still keep that shit to yourself and let it eat you alive? Are you still into psychedelics, or did you cut that out? Did you ever take a jump like Adrian told you to take? Are you still working at depth, or did you quit? Did you finally find a path that you want to take? Are you taking action towards your goals, or are you still just talking hot shit? And are you putting your talent to use? Are you finally taking action towards your modeling career? And if you did, who are you modeling for? Are you a Calvin Klein model like you said you were? While you were still working at depth? Do you still hate your body at time, and do you still call yourself pretty motherfucker or beautiful brown skin man? Did you try stand-up comedy already? If you did, tell me about it. How did it go? What did it feel like? That's some crazy shit. Okay, so I'm gonna break this down, because when I wrote this, I was in a bad state of mind. Actually, no, not really. I wasn't. I was alright. I hope that you can bar spin and tail, because let's face it, I can bar spin now. Tail whip, no, I haven't landed that yet. I landed one, but it was off camera, so it doesn't count. Clip for proof. So yeah, but I have landed bar spins. I don't have them on lock yet, but I'm working on that. Every time I throw one, I land at a 90 instead of landing straight, which is weird. I learned how to truck before I learned how to 180 bar spin, which is fucking weird. And I wasn't even trying to truck. I was just trying to 180 bar, and then I ended up doing a truck. Everybody was saying, like, oh, that's not a truck. It's a truck. I would be mad if a rider like me could truck and you can't. I'm just saying. I also hope your filmmaking skills are way better than they are now, and I hope you already put way more content out that shows your creativity and your skills. I actually have. I filmed a couple visualizers. I haven't filmed a music video, but I'm working on that with my homie Cyrosis. But I've definitely learned a lot on Premiere. I taught myself, and I learned from a couple of people how to do certain shit, so I have taken action towards that. Do you still view yourself as a loser and think to yourself that that's what everybody thinks about you? No, I don't. I don't actually think I'm a loser. I felt like I was a loser at this point because everybody around me, or I have this problem, and I feel like everybody does too, where they compare themselves to their friends, or like to somebody who has more skill level than you. I felt like that because I just kept comparing myself, and I learned that that's not a good thing, because you don't know what that person had to go through. You don't know what that person is doing. And pretty much I just felt like that because there was nothing going on in my life. Like I was still fresh out of high school. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Like I entered the real world without, I didn't go to college. So I just entered the real world automatically, and I realized quickly, like, yo, this shit is scary. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Nobody's gonna do any work for you. You have to do everything yourself. Nobody's gonna teach you anything. You're fresh out of high school. Your liberal mindset can only take you so far. So I don't view myself as a loser anymore. Are you still a shitty brother, or did you make a better connection with your brother? I actually made a better connection with my brother. Me and him are gone a little closer. He has his own life and I have my own life. I don't like putting my personal life out there, so that's why I blur his face out in some videos, and my mother's as well, because I don't want them to be affected by what I do. Just it. But I have been a better brother towards him. I'm not forcing anything on him. I'm not forcing him to do this or that. I'm just letting him be. And I told him, like, if you ever need advice, I'm always here for you. Like, that's why I'm your older brother. Like, you can ask me anything. You don't have to be scared. I'm not gonna judge you. I mean, I might, but that's just me. Yo, it's like, as soon as I want to film some shit, this is just New York. There's always something going on here. I really hope you still don't have girl problems. Are you still that attention-seeking person that you are right now? Attention-wise, yes. Do I like it? Yes, of course. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit like, no. I like the attention. I'm gonna come clean about it, and I feel like everybody knows that. Do I still have girl problems? No. I can confidently say I don't. That's something I had to work on myself. Love can mean so many different things, and a lot of people get that misunderstood because they're in high school, and you're very ignorant as when you're in high school, when you're a kid. And I feel like I'm so ignorant now to certain things. There's some improvement to be made, if you know what I mean. You probably still get depressed from time to time because that shit doesn't go away, it just fades, and it can come back at any moment when you get depressed. If you do, is it way worse than when you're 18 below, or did it calm down and it's not that crazy? I'm not depressed. I can feel depressed, but I'm not depressed. And I spoke about this before on a video called Recap. If you allow yourself, if you tell yourself, I'm depressed, and if you give it that power, then you will fucking be depressed. Like, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna fall into a spiral, and it's a very hard spiral to get out of. And I'm glad that I have people around me to talk to, and like, even my mom, or just like my brother from time to time. There's certain stuff I don't tell him, but bro, people love being fucking loud, bro. Bro. I can feel depressed, but I don't allow that to fuck with my head and like get in the way of work, because you have to learn how to coordinate your emotions with work and professional life. And it sucks, but sometimes you have to. I know people are gonna judge me for saying this, but sometimes you have to man up and just realize that, yo, you being sad and like, it's not gonna get you anywhere. It's not gonna get your bills paid. It's not gonna do nothing for you. You just have to get up and do it yourself. Like, you're gonna have to go through it. And that's just the sad reality that we live in, and it sucks. Like, yes, but if you're seeing this video and you're going through something and you have work to get done, bro, fuck those emotions. That shit is not gonna get you paid. Get back in the grind, bro. You gotta focus, bro. Yo, time is gonna pass by like nothing. You think you have a lot of time, but in reality you don't. But you also do. But that's a different topic. Don't let your emotions get in the way of your professional life and anything. If anything, work on that at home when you have free time. You enjoy attention, don't you? Yes, I do. I just said yes. Do you still listen to G-Eazy? And the song Spectacular now still hit as hard as it did when you were a teen? This song came out my senior year of high school, and this song was on repeat. And the line that really stuck to me was, spend hours scrolling my socials and I compare myself. See all the things I don't like in me, I can't bear myself. The voice in my head keeps talking, but I ain't hear myself. And in the depths of my darkness, sometimes I scare myself. Is it ever good enough? Is it work I put enough? Is it going pop? Is it too soft? Is it hood enough? Nina Simone, never could have been misunderstood enough. It's all there, you just gotta look enough, you know? So basically, if you really listen, if you really pay attention, some people listen to music just to listen to music. Some people listen to music to listen to the music, if you know what I mean. If you really listen to our artists and what the fuck they're saying, they're actually saying stuff that's going on in their life. If you ever heard the song Paranoia or Paranoid by Post Malone, you fucking realize that motherfucker is paranoid as fuck because of all the success that he's gotten, and but people just, oh my god, this song is fire. Like, no, like, he's literally paranoid. But the song stuck with me because I would constantly compare myself to everybody I saw on Instagram, and like, I was like, damn, like, all these people are going places and I'm so stuck here in this Bushwick and this and this and that. And this was before I got into the industry. Even though I'm not like huge in the industry yet. By industry I mean like the entertainment industry. Like, to sum it all up, he's pretty much just like saying that he's comparing himself. And then sometimes if you go deeper and deeper into these thoughts, you start to scare yourself because you're just like, oh shit, like why am I feeling like this? And then you start asking yourself, is the work that I put enough? Is it ever gonna be enough? And that's one thing about me. I'm really hard on myself. So I'm like, yo, is this good enough? Is this gonna get me where I need to be at? But yeah, I need to smoke it. I've never been misunderstood enough. If you know, you know. It's all there. You just gotta look enough. It really is all there. Everything that you have to do is in front of you. You just have to fucking do it. Does that line still hit as hard as it did when you were a teen? Yes, it does. Is this camera going to take you places? Like Trey said, that summer camera can take you places. Yes, it definitely will, and it definitely has. I want you to know that I really hope you don't procrastinate as much as you used to. I don't, and I'm glad that I don't. And I hope you work hard, because I'm writing this, you should already drop like 2 videos. But you're still trying to figure out how to transfer your videos onto your camera onto videos on your camera onto the laptop that you have. But I just hope you're happy and you're reaching success by now. And if you're already successful, just know it all started with a bike and camera. I'm a little successful, right? I've done a little reflecting, and I've like, oh my god, I haven't done. No, I've came a long way from being this 18-year-old kid from Bushwick. Do you self-medicate or have you stopped? I stopped, because self-medication is that is horrible. Like, it feels good for the meantime, but in the long run, it's gonna fuck you over. So if you self-medicate, bro, just stop, bro. Put the liquor down, put that spliff down, bro. It's not gonna help you. It's just making you feel worse. And you may think, no, it's helping me. No, it's not, bro. Stop lying to yourself. You know damn well like it's not helping you. Do you continue to bust your ass for that gym of yours, or are you finally taking more risks than you normally were, and are you okay with taking those risks? Yes, I am taking more risks. It is scary, but risks have to be taken in order for you to improve and get opportunities. Are you proud of your work and you still compare yourself to others? I am proud of my work. Yes, I am, and I definitely always do compare myself to others, because that's just me. Are you better at communicating on how you feel mentally? I'm not the best, but I'm working on it. You still keep that shit to yourself and live your life? Yes, I definitely do. I was talking about this with my sister, and I'm not gonna get too much into detail, but I look at it like this. Our ancestors didn't really have time to be emotional and like sad and all those shit. They were getting eaten by jaguars, like wild animals, and like bitten by snakes. They didn't have time to be, oh, you know what, I'm not gonna go to war because I'm depressed. What? And not even like our great ancestors, but like I'm talking about like also like my grandma and my grandpa. Like my grandpa didn't have time to be, you know what, I'm not gonna go into the field because I'm depressed. No, bro, he had kids to feed. Like, he had to put food on the table. So I feel like emotions don't really play a huge, and obviously they're important, but I don't think they're important when it comes to getting shit done. And in the real world, nobody gives a fuck if you're sad. Nobody cares how much time you spend on working on something that you're extremely proud of, and then they're just like, no, it's not good enough. Sucks to suck, bro. That's just a sad reality. They put in as much pain as you're putting in. So I don't really tend to speak on my emotions, because I think they're stupid to an extent. I'm not definitely for sure do, but there's a time and place for everything, you know. Did you take that jump like Adrian told you to take? Yes, I did. Are you still working at Dep, or did you quit? Did you finally find a path that you want to take? I definitely have quit Dep. I used to work at a coffee shop called Depiner, and there was one time Adrian showed me this video because I kept bitching. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do in my life, whatever, right? Basic 18-year-old stuff. You don't know what the fuck is going on, and nobody does. Fake it till you make it. So he gets like fed up with my shit, and he's like, yo, bro, look at this video. And it's a video about, and it's called Jump. I'll put it in the description, but it's basically, to sum it all up, it's just him telling people to take that leap of faith, because you'll never know what's gonna happen until you take that leap of faith. Quitting my job and going all in on my video and modeling. That's literally it. It was scary as fuck, because I'm like, yo, like, I have no income at all, and I don't even know if I'm gonna get this job or not. By that time, I got casted. Like, I literally prayed, bro. Like, and I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I prayed. The reason why I'm religious is because, like, stop recording because not touching the camera. Pretty much, I was 3 months without a job. I was still unemployed. And I prayed. I prayed the night before. I was like, yo, Virgencita, like, please give me a sign that I made like the right choice to quit my job, and like, not dame una señal que estoy en los pasos correctos y que hice the right decision. I prayed. I lit her candle, and I told her, I was like, si me das una oportunidad, eso va a ser mi señal. Aunque me den el trabajo, no, I'm gonna realize that this is the right path, and I'm on the right track. I pretty much told her, even if it's just a simple job, I don't care if I get it or not. I just want a sign to know that I'm going in the right direction. The next day, I get an email from a casting director called Natalie, and literally the next day, I wake up in the morning. Hi, Christian. I was just casting and wondering if you'd like to be in a Spotify gig. That shit blew my mind. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I legit, like, was scared. I was like, holy fuck. I was like, this is fucking crazy. Like, I prayed the night before. It was like on some Rosa de Guadalupe shit. But it definitely gave me hope. And I was like, okay, like, I have to go all in. Like, there's no way, like, I'm not. That was a leap of faith that I took. Finally taking action towards your modeling career. And if you did, who are you modeling for? This is a flex. I couldn't wait to get to this part. My modeling career has been crazy. I haven't gotten a lot of jobs, but my homie William was like, Will Pimpin'. He was like, you've gotten little jobs, but they're not like little name jobs either. Like, you've done like some high end shit. Like, first official gig was Levi's, and then after that was Adidas, but I didn't get to go because I didn't have my passport. I was mad. I was gonna get flown out to Mexico City, and then after that I got New Era, and then after New Era I got Vogue Mexico, and after Vogue Mexico I got Spotify. And yeah, I've only had 5 big name brands that I modeled for, but they're pretty big names. Like, Levi's is fucking crazy for a first time job, and then not even a year later, Vogue fucking Mexico. Vogue Mexico, that's crazy. I haven't hit that Calvin Klein deal because I don't have as many followers, you know, as all these other celebrities or influencers, as you may call them. But we're gonna get that Calvin Klein deal, and when that happens, I'm gonna make a video at the same spot. And I was like, hey, we got that Calvin Klein deal. So that billboard on Broadway in Lafayette, I'm gonna be on that billboard. Mark my fucking words, I'm going to be on that billboard. Do you still hate your body at time? Like, body dysmorphia? I have body dysmorphia. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I do have body dysmorphia. Ooh, and do you still call yourself pretty motherfucker, beautiful brown skin man? I call myself handsome. Did you try stand-up comedy already? No, I haven't. And if you did, tell me about it. How did it go? What did it feel like? I don't know. I haven't tried stand-up comedy. I wanted to do stand-up comedy, but I'm not too sure about it. I'm just like, I don't think I'm funny. But looking back from my 18-year-old self, I've grown a lot. There's still more growth to have, and there's still more to learn. If you're watching this and if you're going through a hard time right now, I hope that you know that it does get better. And I know you can't see that right now because you're stuck in such a dark place. It's so hard to realize that, you know, yo, shit takes time, bro. I thought I was gonna be like 18, like having like automatically like drop my first YouTube video and then it's gonna blow up. Nah, bro. That's not how it happens. Like, you gotta put in work. Like, you gotta put in so much work, and so much people are not gonna even, like, overnight success isn't a real thing. I mean, it could happen. But the thing you have to realize is, as fast as it comes, the faster it goes away. And it sounds like crazy to say that, but I feel like the longer it takes to come, the longer your success will last, or however you want to call it. And I've always known I'd be a starving artist since high school, and like, I feel like I manifested that. Do I mind? Not really. Is it making me hungry? Yes. Fuck it, bro. Be greedy. I know I just said don't, but like, fuck it, bro. Just be humble with your success. You know what I'm saying? Like, be humble with, like, and appreciate everything that you have, and appreciate people who have come and went, and appreciate everything that anybody has ever done for you. If they've done it out of their goodness of their heart, good for them. But if they do good stuff for you just to throw it in your face, that's not someone you want to be around with, bro. Like, fuck them. Keep going, bro. And it takes time, bro. Time is the best medicine for everything, but you also have to put in work. You can't just let it, like, it's not gonna come to you. You have to work for it. As soon as you start working towards it, it's gonna come, and you're gonna see that little by little. And yeah, that's it for me today. I feel like I just yapped a lot. Alright, bye.